The most dangerous thing happening today is not that people are reading less. It's that they are losing the ability to think without someone else thinking for them. Hi, I am Manisha, and we are discussing the silent death of the reader. For thousands of years, civilization was built on reading. Empires rose because people could preserve ideas. Science advanced because someone read the previous generation. Philosophy survived because works outlived their author. Today books still exist and libraries still exist. Knowledge is everywhere, yet deep reading is disappearing. Not because information becomes scarce, but because attention becomes expensive. We are entering a world where people do not consume ideas. They consume summaries. Algorithms choose what deserves attention. AI answers before curiosity even appears. The question is no longer can you read? It's can you still think deeply enough to read? Now, the greatest golden age of knowledge that nobody uses. Humanity has never had more knowledge. Billions of books, unlimited research papers, entire universities online, every philosophy and religion, every scientific discovery is here. We got it instantly. This sounds like paradise, but something strange is happening. The easier knowledge became, the less people actually explored it. Instead of learning, people started collecting information, bookmarks, saved videos, and downloaded PDFs. Unread books. Knowledge became decoration, not transformation. Owning information became more satisfying than understanding it. We mistake access for wisdom. Now the question arises, why reading is becoming a superpower again? Here's the paradox. As fewer people read deeply, the value of reading increases. Imagine two people. One consumes 300 short videos per day. Another spends 1 hour inside one great book. After 5 years, they won't simply know different things. They will have different minds. Books do not merely transfer facts, they reshape attention. A book forces you to follow another person's entire reasoning. No shortcuts, no instant dopamine, no endless scrolling. Your brain learns patience, complexity, long-term thinking. Deep reading becomes resistance against algorithmic thinking. The comeback is not about books, it's about recovering our own mind. Now, the question is who still reads? Can control the future. Every era has hidden tribes. The builders, the creators, the inventors, philosophers, and so on. They rarely shout online, but they share one invisible habit. They still spend long periods wrestling with difficult ideas, not because reading is fashionable, because reality is complicated. Simple answers create simple minds. Complex books create complex thinkers. History repeatedly shows the people shaping tomorrow are usually reading what everyone else ignores today. If you still enjoy reading, congratulations, you are already part of a shrinking minority. That minority quietly influences the majority. What is actually killing reading? And that's the very important question. The enemy is not the technology, it's fragmented attention. Every notification teaches interruption. Every recommendation removes exploration. Every summary removes struggle. Every AI answer removes intellectual patience. Reading demands something modern life constantly attacks. Silence, stillness, uncertainty. Books do not reward you immediately. They ask for trust. The modern brain hates delayed rewards. So people abandon difficult books after 5 pages, not because they are incapable, because their attention has been trained to accept constant stimulation. This is a tragedy. That books becomes harder? No, but our minds become noisier. The next divide won't be rich versus poor. So what will happen? People often think AI will separate winners from losers. Maybe, but an even bigger divide is coming. Those who can think independently and those who outsource every thought. AI can answer questions, but it cannot decide which question deserve asking. Algorithms recommend, books cultivate judgment. The external shift has already begun. Schools are changing, jobs are changing, learning is changing. In a world flooded with instant answer, the rarest skill becomes asking better questions. Reading trains that skill not by giving certainty but by expanding perspective. The future belongs to people whose attention remains self directed, and that's the very important point. The reader becomes the last independent thinker. Perhaps reading will never disappear, it will simply become uncommon, like handwriting, like meditation, like deep conversation, long walks without a phone, and because it becomes uncommon, its value multiplies. In the future, many people will know more facts than any generation before them. Yet few will possess genuine wisdom. The true reader won't be someone who finishes hundreds of books. It will be someone whose thinking has been transformed by even a handful of them. The age of reading may seem to be ending, but perhaps the age of intentional readers is only beginning. Because when everyone follows algorithms, the person who still follow ideas quietly becomes impossible to manipulate. Thanks for listening. Hope you will transform yourself.